I'm Irene Khan, Director General of International Development Law Organization. If those women who first got the vote 100 years ago were to be here today, I think they would be both impressed and disappointed. Impressed that today girls and boys are both going to school. There is gender parity in primary education, in higher education in many countries of the world, that women are now able to work. They are flying planes, driving cars. They are prime ministers and presidents of countries like Germany and the UK and Bangladesh and Liberia. But at the same time, those women would be very disappointed to know that only 20% of the world's parliamentarians are women, that of the 196 countries, only 24 are headed by women, that women have jobs, but they're usually at the bottom of the rung of the ladder, part-time, poorly paid jobs, and most importantly of all, that women still suffer horrendous levels of gender-based and sexual violence. Well, I would say that there is a backlash, and it is global. It's happening in every part of the world as a result of fundamentalism, extremism, and populism, populist politics. We have seen horrendous atrocities taking place in various conflict situations. For example, against Yazidi women and girls who were taken into slavery, against Christian minority girls in northern Nigeria by Boko Haram who were abducted and raped and abused. This is going back to medieval practices. That is a pushback. We've also seen a pushback in terms of religious practices where women are being forced back into their homes, forced to cover themselves, forced to lose control of their lives, livelihoods, their bodies. We also see, for example, the gag rule in the United States, which is restricting funding to organizations that provide sexual and reproductive health care for women. That is all, I would say, a backlash, and it's happening whether in the US or northern Nigeria or northern Iraq. It's happening all over the place. I would say the biggest challenge to women's rights is eradicating violence, sexual and gender-based violence against women and girls. It's pervasive. Almost 30%, over 30%, about 1 in 3 women still suffer from such violence in the 21st century, and it has been very difficult to eradicate. It's present in rich societies, in poor ones, developed countries, underdeveloped or developing countries, in rural areas, in urban areas, and it is, I would say, the biggest factor holding back women's progress today. I think there are huge opportunities to make progress in the context of greater awareness of rights, empowerment of women, both legal and social, and I think thanks to technology, it's very easy to reach out to women today, to organize, for women to organize themselves. And I think it is that organization, empowerment, women's access to justice, more liberal laws. We have seen progressive laws coming in. There's been a wave, in fact, a wave of legislation taking place. So those are areas where progress is taking place. The challenge lies in the implementation. What I have found most inspiring is meeting women in so many different parts of the world, women with immense courage, with great hope, and with resilience, women who never give up, who continue. I remember meeting women in the camps, in the refugee camps in Darfur. I have met women in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. I have met women in Colombia. I have met women in my own country, in Bangladesh. And everywhere I have seen this great inner strength that these women have, and enormous hope that they can and will bring about change. I would tell these women, this century is ours. This decade is ours. We have made huge progress over the last century, and I think we are making exponential progress now. We will change the world, and we will be equal and will be able to live our dreams. So stay, persist, resist, never give up.